another response video. Yeah, unfortunately, there's going to be a few of these. Spider-Man and douche turd. You know, but I don't think I'm going to let these go just because these people need to be hit on this stuff. These people preach a love of science. They argue against creationists distorting and manipulating science. They laugh at creationists, and this is laughable. Okay, they're so desperate for an argument, they're going to bend and twist scientific reason into absolute nonsense to try to make silly, superficial, and petty points. What Noel Plum did was just absolute bullshit. To imply somehow that I'm genetically, that my children are my sister's children, that you could genetically profile them and find one more likely to be less likely to have children is just, there's no other word for it. It's pseudoscience. It's made up. It's nonsensical. It's even a cursory, superficial understanding of evolution will make it apparent that this isn't really possible. This is what they resort to. So they mock creationists for resorting to distorting the fossil record and distorting geology and legitimate science, and then they'll do the same thing when they're desperate. The same exact thing. I mean, it's really glaring. So let's see what old snake head needs, spider head or whatever. Let's see what the douchebag, he's probably making another 13-second video, but let's just see. This one should be quick. "20 seconds.
Yeah, well, here we go. Yeah. Look at this, yeah. You fuck. I mean, this is not complicated. Sorry, I couldn't resist. It was a temptation too great to be missed. Thank you.
Oh, that was a brilliant invitation.
Well.
Brilliant invitation. Brilliant. You're a fucking actor. Hey, Academy Award people. Here he is. He's a regular Tony Perkins. Hopkins. Yeah, either one of those guys. Yeah. Fuck you. Jesus. See, wait, yeah. Thank you. Waste my time. Thank you for wasting my fucking time. Alright, so let's do... this is going to be preposterous, right? Because now he's going to defend his perversion of science. And that's what he's going to do. I mean, really, you could just go on to so many subjects here, and the reasons why people become like vegetarian or something, or the reasons why people were anti-slave. And you sit there and try to profile them psychologically, or physiologically, or genetically, is just idiotic. Oh, the advertisement. I forgot. I gotta go through that shit. Yeah, blah. I'll never buy your product. You suck. Stupid intro. Fuck you.
This is something that I've not done before. Not that I've not made a video response before, but the video responses that I've made have usually been substantial, have dealt with issues, and this isn't. If you wanted to file this, if you're...
Yeah, whatever. Okay, the issue is, alright, you're a hypocrite, a grotesque hypocrite, and you have really no right to complain about the tactics of the creationists because you're guilty of the same thing. Alright? You're just a petty weasel. You have no fucking integrity.
In the local music store, DVD store, and you were filing video responses away there, you would file it, I think, under non-response responses would probably be the category that would be in. But I make no apologies.
Whatever. Yeah, you make no apologies.
To people's issues when the response that they've made me
Yeah, cop out, cop out, cop out. Okay, guess what? Maybe I'll make a weekly video then just pointing out what a hypocrite you are. I'll just do it over and over and over again until you respond to the fact that you in fact did use made up pseudoscience to defend a silly, petty argument. To suggest that somehow I solved the problem of there being maybe, too many dogs and cats in the world by breeding dogs and cats who have a tiny, minuscule propensity to eat crackers instead of have sex and produce children, is just so like I somehow solve all the homeless pet problem by doing that. Like that somehow would make sense. Let me breed another million of them that have a tiny propensity to eat crackers instead of having sex, and I'm going to solve the problem that way. It was a stupid argument made in a petty atmosphere just to waste people's goddamn time. You use trivial nonsense like a mocking creationist who holds up the fake fossil and makes his mocking video. You used exactly the same fucking tactic, and yet you will preach to me about my fucking methods on the internet? Fuck you, asshole.
Is worth that kind of response, or whether the original video they've made is worth that kind of response. I don't think that's the case here, and I'll explain why as I go on. So what's happened is I made a video on antinatalism. Inmendham has responded, as I'm sure that comes as no.
You didn't make a video on antinatalism. You said, well, let me just concede their entire premises, all their argumentation, and I'll just make some sort of mocking nonsense video made out of pseudo-fucking science suggesting the person should go out and buy some slaves, okay? Right, to solve slavery, I should go out and buy some fucking slaves, treat them a tiny bit better, because somehow I'm genetically programmed to treat them a tiny bit better, okay? And that somehow will solve slavery. It was a mocking, retarded, insulting, stupid waste of my fucking time, you dumb cunt. And you did it by fucking raping science. You raped fucking science in the ass, and then you're just going to sit there and talk to me about fucking integrity, you piece of shit? Fuck you. Fuck all you cheap bullshit atheists. You're fake atheists. That's all you are. You're atheists of convenience. You don't believe in evolution. You don't understand evolution. You don't understand anything. You're just selfish, nihilist, motherfucking drunk bastards.
I'm surprised because he's a firm advocate on YouTube of antinatalism, so he felt the need to respond to the video that I've made. Fair enough. No problems there. Before I get on to the bulk of the beef that I have with the video that he's made, a couple of comments really, because the start of his video, he says the start of my video didn't get off to a very good start. That may well be the case. I'm not too bothered about that, but the start of his...
Listen, yeah, you're not too bothered by that because you basically are saying, I'm going to play people's moron psychology. I'm going to have an intro so it makes me seem like I'm somebody, right? So you're just manipulating like a cult. Like a fucking cult, you're manipulating your moronic audience and saying, look, little things are spinning, isn't it interesting? And then you fake started your video, but I'm just happen to be drinking water. I just happen to be fucking my girlfriend. Oh, the camera's on. Hey, people, blah, 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 blah. And you're going to tell me that that's a good start. Oh, here, I'm pretentiously fooling you. I'm mocking your intelligence, essentially. Ha, 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 ha. Like the Amazing Atheist or somebody else. I'm gaming you entirely. Yes, and now I'm going to talk philosophy. And somebody with a brain shouldn't want to just vomit on the fucking screen.
This video got off to a seriously tragic case. It had me laughing at the start of the video. I won't claim that I was laughing all the way through his video. But I was certainly laughing at the start. The first thing that he did is that he starts playing my video and watches my opening titles, my intro, and makes some snarky...
Well, is that your own pet snail? Okay, I mean, Turtle's right over there. Turtle's part of my life, shithead. Fuck you again.
He comments about intros. He obviously sees intros as a bit of an indulgence, you know. You're a bit self-indulgent if you make intros. But I have to ask, what's more self-indulgent, having an 8-second...
Okay, so that's... Alright, that's fine, alright? Okay, if you're going to tell me that your intro is self-indulgent, that you're doing it because you see the artistic value in it, that you see some sort of like Yeah, I like that. I like the combination. Okay? If that's why you're saying you have an intro, okay, fine, fine. I don't believe it, but fine, okay? Yeah, no, I think you're using it like everybody else uses it to manipulate perception. Okay? The images in my videos are an expression of my aesthetic taste. Okay? That's what it is. It's an expression of me. Is this your expression? So you're about plums, gambling, and slimy, whatever the fuck they're called, cephalopods.
Intro to your video, or videoing yourself watching somebody else's intro and then spending 30 seconds discussing that intro. Well, I'll leave you to decide. I know which I regard.
All right, so we're 2 minutes and 13 seconds into this shit. All right, and he's complaining because I complained that he was wasting my time with intros and bullshit. Yeah, okay, cool.
Is the most self-indulgent out of any of these. So I'd have to say, Gary, I don't think anybody who makes videos on YouTube could really fall under the category of the not self-indulgent, could they? Really, there's a certain
Well, again, you said self-indulgent 15 times. Like I said, is that what people are doing? Is that how the Amazing Atheist does it? Because he's self-indulgent? So that's going to be your excuse now for manipulation? Okay? Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, I think that's a silly way to define words. Manipulation and self-indulgence really aren't the same concept. Really they aren't.
indulgence and a certain narcissism to all of this. I hope you would agree, at least on that point. He then makes a slightly smarmy comment about the fact that I'd say, oh, we're recording. There is a little bit of history. This is probably the only point he makes in the video that I'm actually...
Oh, really? So he's not even going to argue the substance of the fucking video. He's really going to waste our time with this crap. I'm basically accusing you of being a manipulator, a liar, and a bastardizer of science. And you're going to waste time talking about this crap. Fuck. My apologies. Sorry. I mean, I played the video, the crap was in my face, so I commented on it, jackass. Was I supposed to just play the crap and just sit there silently going, oh, this crap is so much fucking fun? Oh, fuck you.
Going to address, although I have addressed some of the points in comments that I left on his video, briefly. Well, that's all.
Yeah, no, you didn't address them in any meaningful way. Your video was a piece of crap.
I'm prepared to indulge them as for reasons that'll become clear a bit further in this video. But this one subject that I will indulge in, the reason that I said that at the beginning of my video, and it's not the only video that I've ever said that in, but it's the only video I've ever broadcast that I've said that in, because when I switch my webcam software on, for some reason that I've not been able to fathom, 9 times out of 10, when I hit the record key, it just kind of creates an empty file. And so what I usually do is I usually hit the record key, then hit the stop key, and then start again. But as I hit the record key on this time, I could see, because I had the directory open that the files went in, that it was actually recording a file, a proper file, that it was recording video. Hence I said, oh, we seem to be recording. Hence at the end of the video I make the point that I've managed to do it all in one take. It's the first take I've done, it's the first time I've hit the record button. That's a minor issue really, but I just wanted to get that one out there really, to clear that one up. Then after he does that, I spent about a minute, this is how bizarre it gets, I spent about a minute...
Okay, now we're 4 minutes into this, right? And so this is what was important, right? The little crap in the beginning, and it was just crap. This is what he's going to waste my time with.
Talking about Anakantivad's video, 100 video series, and Inmendham's telling me, oh, why don't you just get, he stops it sort of every 5 seconds and keeps saying to me, why don't you just get on with it? But the funny thing is, if you look, he's about 4 minutes into his fucking video by the time he's finished with that, and I'm only about 2 minutes into my...
Yeah, well, I'm already 14 fucking minutes, all right? And you're 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So, yeah, this is really unproductive.
video. So who's the one that's prevaricating and not really getting on with it? Was it me or was it Inmendham?
Well, it's cause and effect, shithead. Quite obviously, I turned your video on. Your video has the ad on it. Your video has the intro in it. Your video has the, I'm not really figuring out how to use my video software. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, fuck you.
Again, I'll leave that for you to decide. So to get on to the bulk of the video and the bulk of his response,
Thank you.
What irks me about it.
Thank you.
Before I do that, what I want to do is I want to tell you what I like about the YouTube format.
Fuck
this is
you.
very relevant. I think that when we hold conversations with each other face to face,
Oh dear.
debates, they don't tend to work out very well, do they? I think we all tend to do this. I tend to do this as much as anybody else. I'm just as guilty of this as anybody is that we tend not to listen to what the other person is saying. What we're doing is while the other person's talking, we're busy reloading the torpedo tubes ready for our response. We couldn't really give a crap about what they have to say.
What, yeah, so this is another one of these presumptions we all have to accept, like the presumption that anti-natal, that a philosophical belief has something to do with somebody's tendency to take good care of children, right? Like somehow your implication is that if you're an anti-natalist, that you're somehow kid averse, which is idiotic on its face. But these are your presumptions, right? So we have to accept that as a presumption.
They ask us a direct question that we can't get out of. We're not considering what they're saying. What we're doing is we're considering how we can counter and get our point across.
Yeah, well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Is to get your point across. And this whole idea that I somehow should presume, like say I'm arguing with a creationist, I should somehow presume that they're going to say something original and interesting. Why would I even waste my time doing that? But your accusation that people haven't listened, maybe you should follow that up with pointing out where they sort of missed the point, or where they perverted it on purpose, or through negligence. Maybe you should, compile some of that as an example of your theory that this is the flaw in debate. You know what the flaw in debate is? People don't like each other, okay? And they make things personal. And that's where it goes all to fucking hell.
I think that's a pretty human universal, and probably it's the kind of argumentative bastards that make videos.
Yeah, well, they start calling people morbid, and then they call them cult members. They call them depressives. They find some way to insult them to distract the conversation onto other fucking subjects that have nothing to do with anything. And then they'll project some idiotic theory like I should go buy some slaves to solve slavery. Some kind of preposterous, inanely obtuse and insane, scientifically ludicrous theory, so I can waste my time arguing why that preposterous solution is a preposterous fucking solution.
On YouTube, they're the kind of people that are perhaps most susceptible to doing that kind of thing in the first place. So one of the things I like about YouTube is, whilst when I watch somebody's video I might mentally be doing the same.
Yeah, I think what you like about YouTube is that your audience is a bunch of 14-year-old retards who don't know what science is either, and have no respect for it either, and just want to hear somebody placate and pontificate on how everybody should be a selfish cunt. Because that's all you fuckers are ignorant, stupid, selfish cunts.
Once I've watched the video, I then have a chance to go away and reflect on it, to think on what's being said.
Yeah, that's because you need to. The fact is I know what I'm fucking talking about. The fact is I'm informed and accurate. You, on the other hand, are desperate and petty. Okay, so you need time to think of some petty, bogus, idiotic theory. Well, maybe I could suggest you buy some slaves to solve slavery. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a gimmick. That's a gimmick that could work for me. Yeah, I don't need time to do that because I'm not a manipulative fuck.
And to consider what I'm going to say in response prior to having done that. Now, I'm not so conceited as to say this gives me a really great chance of my mind being swayed, because it doesn't. 99 point.
Yeah, swaying your mind is probably pointless. It's obviously rotten. It's got this little fungus growing on it. So it's probably not working well enough to be persuaded by logic. Some other instrument needs to be applied.
9 times out of 100, I'm still going to make the same point. I'm still not going to be swayed by the argument, even if it's quite a good one. We've all got our own bias.
Yeah, well, when I read your comments in the next video, you know, and especially your charming one, there was one little charming argument where you said, well, even if I made a good argument, quote unquote, if you made a good argument, I would still find it lacking. Well, of course I would, because I've only spent my whole life developing a philosophy, and it's kind of solid. All right? And so your good argument is probably a piece of crap because I've probably already heard it before and dealt with it intellectually. And I have defeated it beyond a reasonable doubt. So, I mean, your good argument isn't going to be good enough because I haven't accepted this through some casual process. You're not going to, what's your good argument? What's your replacement for God going to be? Magic dust? The multiverse? What are you going to do? What are you going to show up with to undo the facts of evolution, which is replication for the sake of replication, with absolutely no functional purpose beyond replicating a molecule? What's your theory that's somehow going to make that purposeful? Oh, that's right. You're not going to have one.
Haven't we, Gary? And we're all going to stick to our guns perhaps more often than we should, but at least I allow for the...
Yeah, whatever, more often than we should. What is the standard there? So you people have all this wishy-washy. You open your mouth and opine when you're not 100% rock solid confident. When I'm making, you know, when I'm going to deliberately anyway, I mean, sometimes I say things that are a little bit marginal, but when I'm going to sit there and just talk out of my ass, I usually put the word draft in front of the video, like draft science, okay? Because I want to be cut a little bit of slack, because I might say something a little fucktarded, all right? But you assholes don't do that. You spout some preposterous theory based on no evidence that's just complete and absolute nonsense, and well, I'm subject to change my mind. Well, you could give me a counter argument like, yeah, no scientist with an IQ over 15 would ever say what you said was reasonable. Oh, so yeah, I could provide a counter argument. I mean, you know, I might persuade you. Well, then maybe you shouldn't be flapping your gums on the internet. If you're persuadable by absolute crap arguments with simple explanations like read 5th grade biology, if that's going to change your fucking mind, then you probably shouldn't be opening your gob.
Possibility that something that somebody says might impact on my brain to some extent.
Yeah, that happens in school. Okay, that you go to school to be learned. Okay, to be taught what the truth is. Okay, to figure out the facts. Okay, you read books. You do that before you opine. All right, learn first, understand, do your logical testing, and then open your fucking mouth.
I haven't totally indulged in some kind of methodology of responding to somebody that rules that out entirely. And
well, rules it out entirely. Why don't you give me an example of the great argument, the good argument, the reasonable argument that I ruled out entirely without explaining why I think it's a pile of shit? Will you find the video where I discounted some theory and called it a pile of shit for no good reason? Will you please do that? I just said no, I won't even respond to that comment. Go ahead, prove it, fucker. You're making accusations. Prove one of them.
Has come to pass over the time that I've been on YouTube that somebody has said something that's really struck a chord with me. Somebody said something and I've thought, you know what? That just causes me to reconsider what my position is on that. That just causes me to...
Right, so because you're muddle-headed, I should be muddle-headed. That's your fucking theory. Okay, well, my counter-argument to that theory is, that's fucking stupid. I shouldn't do it because you're an asshole. I should be an asshole? No. My mommy taught me not to jump off cliffs because everybody else is doing it. Not to stick a pencil in my eye because everybody else is doing it.
Have a little bit of a rethink on that one. So to Gary's response to me, what it might be worth doing if you've never watched one of Gary's videos is to watch a few minutes of it. Perhaps watch the first 10 minutes. That's probably all you're really going to need to see, to get a feel of what's going on here. It was actually rather embarrassing. What I've seen.
Yeah, right. So you behave like a petty, weaselly, manipulative creationist. You rape science, and then I'm the person that should be embarrassed. Now, isn't that marvelous? Is that one of your self-indulgent things, this kind of argumentation? Like, I'm guilty because you made a fallacious and silly argument? I'm guilty of a crime. Right.
Suggested is that the best thing to do is to listen to somebody's argument in its entirety. It's a little bit insulting not to be quite frank.
Yeah, well, guess what? It's a 50-50 thing, right? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I didn't have any expectations. To tell you the fucking truth, all right, I saw the derived energy video, and I said, oh, you're kidding me. He's going to make some sort of argument that we, you know, that we need to have children to solve the problem of children or something. I got some indication that it was going to be another one of these pseudoscience, bullshit, nonsense arguments like somehow anti-natalists are going to breed themselves out of existence. Yeah. You know, one of the PhD Thunderfoot type scientists with the you're going to breed your philosophy out of existence theories. It'll just all go away because they're not going to have babies. Yeah, you need a PhD to say something that stupid.
And then once you've done that, to go away and have a think about it and then make your response.
Well, look, the truth is, you know what? I don't even need to anymore. I mean, I really don't. I mean, I'm like in the Matrix, you know, when Neo finally sees the whole Matrix, and he, you know, and Mr. Smith comes at him, and he just kind of goes blah 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 blah. Because you people are nothing. You're fucking silly. You're not even playing anything close to the same fucking kind of game. You are so out of the game. I mean, this is Michael Jordan against 5-year-old crippled kid. Okay, you're totally wasted. You're a piece of fucking mush on the ground, and you're just now trying to desperately cling to some sense of credibility. And yes, all the fat asses and the retards and the selfish fucks and the nihilists, they'll all still say, way to go, Neo. Way to go, Mr. Smith. You're still in the game. Hang in there, buddy. But you're fucking slaughtered. Okay? You're Apollo Creed after Drago, you know, smushed his face. You're done.
Perhaps the worst thing that you could do is to respond before you've heard even a fraction of the argument, but embarrassingly...
Yeah, whatever. Again, I'll stand by most of what I said in my video. I didn't say it perfectly, because I am responding to as it comes out. But, yeah, there was nothing... It's obviously stupid to connect a philosophy to genetics. It's obviously stupid.
Harry does even worse than that. As soon as I mention the word antinatalism, he jumps in and launches some kind of tirade defence against whatever argument he thinks I'm going to make.
You didn't make a fucking argument. You conceded antinatalism. You said, yes, life has failed. The whole thing sucks. Here's the solution. Instead of blowing everybody up, which is nobody's proposal, no, instead of doing that, try to outbreed the natalers. So you can genetically modify the human race to not want to have children as a philosophy at birth. Fuck you! That's fucking insane.
And I say it's quite embarrassing because then I don't end up making the argument that he thought I was going to make.
No, the argument, the fucking...
If I'd done that, I'd think, oh, bollocks, I've screwed up here.
No, the fucking argument you made was just so ludicrous. It was like saying to a soldier, you know what the really great way to beat the other guys is? Go run with your gun right in front of you, so when you trip, it kills you. You see, and that'll make the other soldiers sad, and they'll start crying, and then we can shoot them. I mean, it was a preposterous, nonsensical, idiotic advice. If you're going to give me advice, you got to do a little better than that, retard.
Just started defending a point that this guy's accepting. He's not even going to argue the philosophical case of antinatalism, and like a twat, I've jumped in and jumped on an argument that he's ended up not making. But it's interesting, Gary has done this so many times. And
oh, yeah, fuck this. I mean, just fuck this. This is just fucking bullshit, alright? Prove it, fuckwit. Take quotes, show in some way where I did anything to distort or fuck around with anything here. Your argument was on its face, pseudoscience mush. I discovered that, I did a little bit of analysis with my logic and said this asshole is suggesting that my philosophy is fucking genetic. He's a fucking idiot.
And if you think that I'm just making this point because he's responded to me, if you go back to a video of his a couple of months ago, I made this exact point when he responded to somebody else in this way. And what a ludicrous way it is to respond to...
Yeah, whatever. Right. It's ludicrous because you lose. You fucking lose.
Somebody's arguments. But rather than backtracking and realising he'd done wrong, it just washes over him. He just carries on as if, oh, okay, so, yeah, oh, so you accepted, and just carries on.
No, I carried on exactly. I said, so you're conceding the entire argument, and now you're going to come up with some theory that now that we know the truth is you have to be an asshole to have a kid because it's illogical and evil, because you've just declared the premises are accurate, that having a kid is wrong, that it is better never to have been, and that you're imposing suffering for no good reason. You've conceded the entire argument, and now you're going to suggest solutions to the final end game. And your solution to the end game isn't paying people to be sterilized. It isn't taking away the subsidies for childbirth. No, your solution is I should try to genetically overwhelm nataling by having 1 million of my own little natalers. It's fucking crazy on so many levels. How would the philosophy of antinatalism get past the first generation of my children? If they theoretically did actually inherit it, how would they ever project it into the future? Would they have to also watch your video and have children without wanting to? So all of my kids, if I had 1 million kids, they'd all have to have kids without wanting to? And then in perpetuity? So, and then when we finally overwhelm the rest of the human race by having 17 billion genetically anti-natalers, then finally the genetically anti-natalers can say, we can finally stop having kids we don't want to have. Then you can't understand how on every level this was a useless, petty, crappy argument. That I have to argue this shit for years on the goddamn internet, and you don't understand why I would be intensely pissed off that this is what you come to the table with. A pile of shit this steaming, and you shove it in my face, and I'm supposed to have anything other than absolute contempt for you as a human being. This is disgusting.
As if he hasn't totally screwed up right from the word go. Anyway,
prove it.
I start to make my argument, and what Gary does is he responds sentence by sentence. I don't know why he didn't respond word by word, really.
Well, sometimes that's all it takes, okay? Because when you say something, it happens in every argument, okay? And that's the great thing about this video exchanges, is that you can catch people right in a false premise. And you can say, look, there's no way to go anywhere with that premise. It's a non-fucking starter. Okay, I'm not accepting your premise, so everything you say afterwards is rather useless because your premise is crap.
It would have made about as much sense. So, the point is this. Should I make a response to Gary? Because he does make a couple of points which are worthy of consideration. I really want to actually talk about him now, but fuck it, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, because you would have to concede you made a lazy, stupid, petty, useless contribution to the conversation. You basically did a thunderfoot. Even after Thunderfoot already did a thunderfoot, you fucking thunderfooted. I mean, fuck.
Because why should I indulge Gary in a proper response, in proper consideration of his video? I've watched all 44 minutes.
Well, you want to pick somebody, just pick one of your stupid minion morons, one of your cult members, okay, and I'll pay them $50 to make a half-hour response defending your position, defending your theory of genetic philosophy, okay? So I'll pay $50 to some scumbag in your audience willing to make a 30-minute video defending your philosophy. How about that?
I then spent some time thinking about it. I went to bed, I got up this morning, I thought about it again. But why should I indulge him in taking what he has to say seriously, when the way that he responds to me and the way that he responds to most people is...
Yeah, most assholes, okay, raping science to make a petty argument in a pretentious, mocking manner, right? Like I should go out and buy some slaves to cure slavery. Fuck, I should go eat some animals to go save the animals from getting eaten. Fuck you.
So insulting and so arrogant. He's obviously assumed...
I mean, it's not much better than TJ's just throw the hamburgers out the window. Yeah, let's get more meat cheaper.
...in advance. Somebody has something to say about antinatalism, therefore they either agree with me or they are wrong. There is nothing that they can say that's going to alter my...
You didn't argue antinatalism, you dumb fuck. You argued that philosophy is genetic.
I position my viewpoint in any way because I know that I am right to begin with. Therefore, I don't have to listen to their video, I don't have to listen to their argument and then
Well, again, this is all just a fucking... You're just making this shit up, right? You're not going to prove any of this. Go prove where my arguments are that weak. Okay, all you fuckers who think I'm so out of bounds, so fucktarded, I'm such a goddamn... what was his name? Slimy Joe, Venom Fang X. I'm such a Venom Fang X. I'm such a banana man. I'm such a mockable character. Then why don't you do it with a little bit of integrity? Why don't you actually put together an argument where you demonstrate how I've committed any of these fucking crimes? You'll never do that because you can't do that. My videos are actually, people take clips out of my videos and actually make them into videos because they're so fucking right.
Died and what the flaws are in that argument. No, I can just listen to it line by line and deconstruct it as we go along.
Yeah, I can actually do that. That's right. I can actually do that, so I actually do that. Yes. I think it's a very effective way to make an argument. Some people have converted it into something worse, like a gray text, okay, who does it line by line and then talks about completely different subjects, but that's a different case. He'll just say something like, oh, eugenics. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of bogus. I respond with more words, not less words.
Except that Gary didn't like my argument. I've no problem with that. But what about if I provided a real kick-ass argument, a killer...
Yeah, so now he just made the point he made in the comments. So he's conceding, he you know, basically, when you say, well, what if I provide a kick-ass argument, right? So you're conceding your argument wasn't kick-ass, it was fucking... You just jerked off is all you fucking goddamn did because you're allowed to, because all the other assholes will applaud you for it. And that's all it came down to. And now you're going to say that you have some, what if I provide a kick-ass argument? And you have some evidence somewhere. Show me the evidence where somebody provided a kick-ass argument and I didn't listen to it, and then I mocked it, and then I didn't respond to it. Show one circumstance where somebody gave me a kick-ass argument and I gave them crap as a response. Show it. Show me. Prove it to me.
Argument, an actual defeater for Gary's position. What I know for definite is that it would have gone straight over his head. It wouldn't have touched the...
Oh, there you go. So yeah, that's your theory, huh? So you don't have any past history to base that on. I've only made 4,000 videos. You'd think in that 4,000 videos, I did have the problem with the Joneser thing where I did say, you know, cooking turns meat into sugar, which was really going too far. But, you know, the general idea was correct.
Sides. And the reason it wouldn't have touched the sides is because the way he considers what other people have to say is not only insulting, but...
Oh, I'm not even going to... I'm not even going to indulge in this crap. Your video was a mockery. It was a fucking mockery. And you're going to talk to me about insulting? This suggestion that I should go make a bunch of babies to solve the problem of too many babies in the world? I mean, you don't see how that is a grotesque insult? It's like telling a person who's opposed to rape, well, go rape some women. That'll solve the problem. Fuck you.
But he does it in a manner that denies the argument any chance of having any impact on his thoughts.
Well, whatever. Why should crap have an impact on the theory of genetic philosophy? Right. let's fucking waste our time talking about something as silly and stupid as that.
If Gary isn't going to entertain what I have to say, then I'll be fucked if I'm going to entertain what...
Yeah, whatever. I didn't entertain it. I played the whole fucking video. I respond to every point made in the video. This is one of the critiques that you're not going to pay any attention to, right? That all you fucktards paraphrase. You just lie about what the other person said in their video. You don't accurately quote anybody. You never quote people in context, okay? So I give you at least that. I let you make the perfect argument in your video, put it right in my face without me even knowing it's coming, okay? So that's the risk I take, shithead. Okay, I don't know. You might make the perfect argument in your video, and I'd be fucking, oh, I don't know, blah 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 blah. But does that ever happen? Do I ever lack argumentation in words? Do any of you ever produce the perfect fucking argument? No, you don't. But if you ever fucking goddamn did, this method is going to let you win the day. So fuck you. If you had any integrity, okay, I wouldn't be able to defeat you so easily. I wouldn't be able to defeat you by actually playing every fucking word of your video. If you had any integrity at all, that should be impossible.
He has to say. I made a few comments on his video just touching on some of the points that he said. That's all that I'm going to do. I'm not going to engage him anymore. I'll engage people who make a proper video response, having actually listened to what I've had to say in advance. Anybody who just wants to make a cuntish response such as Gary's done, well, you can just talk to yourself.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck you. I'll just keep pointing out how you're full of shit, how you're a pseudoscientist, how you're as desperate as a creationist, how you behave just like a creationist, so you have no integrity, and you're no intellectual integrity. You have the same intellectual integrity as a creationist. You are just as desperately trying to hide life behind a bullshit argument. Jeez.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and bye for now.
Yeah, well, fuck you. Really, fuck you. This was bullshit. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, go ahead. Defend your theory of genetic philosophy. Let's hear it, phantasmagorical pussy atheist. You believe in genetic philosophy? Well, let's have the argument. Let me hear some of this defense of it. This how it has all kinds of scientific integrity that we have genetic philosophy.